Yeah. So essentially, what are your qualifications for arguing that college is a scam, or really having any economical knowledge at all, when likely the vast majority of the students here know more than you about economics as a whole?
Okay, so
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, and if you're still today, we are back again with another video from Charlie Kirk. So today, Charlie Kirk shut down arrogant students who insult his intelligence. I mean, that's not good. That's not nice. I mean, to insult people. I mean, you can argue with Charlie if you don't really agree with his perspective, but insults, it's a civilized way to win a battle. So, guys, without further ado, let's get started.
You dropped out of college, and your highest
community college.
your Harper College experience. I apologize.
Barely was smart enough to make it through community college.
Okay, so
Barely made it through high school,
your
too.
highest degree level is an honorary doctorate degree from Liberty University.
No, that's true. I do have an honorary PhD.
Yeah. So essentially, what are your qualifications for arguing that college is a scam, or really having any economical knowledge at all, when likely the vast majority of the students here know more than you about economics as a whole?
Okay, so no, hold on. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Who's Milton Friedman?
Who's Milton Friedman? I have no idea, and it's not important to this conversation.
Who is Ludwig von Mises?
These are all probably economists, and the same
Who
thing.
is John Maynard Keynes?
Okay, obviously I know who Keynes is.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
He's the most famous economist of all time.
You don't know Milton Friedman?
I mean, that's an economist.
Okay, how about Murray Rothbard?
That's another economist.
F.A. Hayek?
I don't know who that is.
Well, then you just came here and insulted my intelligence. You're right, I barely made it through community college because I was too busy, I don't know, starting a national youth movement with hundreds of thousands of members.
Hey, hold on, though. Hold on.
Employing hundreds of people, raising hundreds of millions of dollars,
yes,
having a top 10 most popular podcast,
sure,
and reaching tens of millions of people online every day.
Sure,
but hold on.
But you're also calling all of your constituents idiots by saying they participate in a scam. Their shirt's right there.
I'm calling the institution a scam.
So then
I never insulted the intelligence. I just had 10 people come up and we had warm conversations. So you asked, what are my qualifications? I'm a job creator, entrepreneur, autodidact. Do you know what that word means? Self-taught. Yeah, self-taught. You know, you should probably learn that word if you're going to come up and insult other people's intelligence.
Hey.
So autodidacticism is what Leonardo da Vinci was. You don't have to go to college to be wise. You don't have to go to college to be intelligent. I read 100 books a year. I visit over 150 colleges.
I'm not saying you're unintelligent. I'm just saying you lack qualifications.
Well, are you a New York Times bestseller?
Of course not. I'm in college.
Got it. So I'm just trying. What are my qualifications? I have published books, read lots of books, dialogued with a lot of people, and instead of asking what my qualifications are, can you name one thing I've ever said that, hold on, name one thing I'm wrong about.
You literally just now incorrectly cited the difference between socialism and communism. While you yourself...
How so? What did I do?
How so? You claimed that Russia was socialist. Russia was never socialist.
The Soviet Union was socialist.
No, it was a communist nation. There is a significant difference between the two.
Why did Lenin say that socialism is the gateway to communism, and he was self-described socialist in his private treatise and documents in the Russian Revolution?
Lenin was overtaken by Stalin.
Hold on a second. No, Lenin died, and then Stalin was his successor.
Yes.
So, but Lenin himself said, quote, that socialism is the introductory phase to communism. Did he not say that?
So then the vast majority of people, when they're referring to communist Russia, are referring to Stalin's rule over Russia. That was a communist rule that turned into a fascist rule later on.
Okay, so but what thinker was deified in Soviet Russia?
What thinker was deified?
Yes.
Marx.
Oh, and what book did Marx write?
Yes, he wrote Capital, and he also wrote the Communist Manifesto.
Who was his co-author?
Who was co-author?
Yeah, Engels. Good. I'm glad college is really paying off for you.
Hey.
But it's okay. It's fine. He comes up here and insults my intelligence. What are your qualifications? Doesn't even know the co-author of the Communist Manifesto or Das Kapital. But no, let me just...
Does my lack of knowledge on that mean that I have no knowledge? Again, is that the same thing?
You came up here and insulted me. And you came up here guns a-blazing, man. And let me just ask, again, what did I say that was wrong? I said that under the generally agreed upon definition of communism and socialism, which are interchangeable terms, one is a more harsh degree of the other, is that the elimination of the family, the elimination of private property, and the deprivation of basic human rights such as right to speech, right to assembly, and right to worship. How is that not a good definition of communism or socialism?
That explains fascism better.
Well, but In the Communist Manifesto, Marx said, quote, "We are here to destroy the nuclear family and eradicate the family because it was the original oppressive, tyrannical structure." He said religion is the opiate of the masses and that private property must be eradicated. I have just now documented all three of those with evidence back to original source documents. And then in practice, Russia did all those three things when they were the Soviet Union. So where am I wrong?
But then at the same time, if you claim that those are all negative things, then why do you practice certain things in the doctrines that you just stated?
Well, I'm not trying to take people's stuff away. I want people to have bigger families, and I want churches to remain open.
Yeah, but the thing is
So
is
how
your
do I
main
practice?
no, but your biggest thing, your biggest point that everyone here is for is that you're a potential white supremacist. So
What evidence do you have that I'm a racist?
I was just literally watching a video of you talking about whiteness as a whole, talking about whiteness as a concept, okay? And you were trying to explain how white privilege doesn't exist.
Correct, it doesn't.
You are a white man. How do you know?
Because I have eyes.
Because you have eyes. That's
And
not
I
a
have
description.
reason. So what can a black person do that I can't do in America? Or
What can a
vice
black
versa?
person do?
What can I
So,
do a black person can't do, I should
Let's
say?
think of some history right here. Let's go
No,
through
no,
the
no,
history
no,
of redlining.
I don't need a history. I don't need
Yes,
listen.
no,
You're talking about white
You do
privilege.
need a history lining. Clearly,
No,
you need a history
I know you're
lesson.
talking points better than you do, and I've read all the literature that you have. I've probably forgotten more about the literature.
History affects the present day as well, and you know that's true. If you went to college, you would know.
Well, hold on a second, but let me.
So then why are you wearing the college of the scam shirt? Drop out.
Well, because you could.
So it's because you don't believe your own beliefs, and that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
you can admit something's a scam and still get through it. That's why he's wearing it. Okay.
Well, then why?
You could feel like you're getting ripped off by an airline
But
and still
anyways,
want to get to
that's
New York.
not what we're talking
okay?
about anymore.
Like you're like, I'm getting ripped off by a $1,000 ticket, but you still get on the airplane. Like it doesn't make you a hypocrite. It means that the people are ripping you off, and a lot of you are getting ripped off. But no. So as far as white privilege, just without the history lesson of Jim Crow, segregation, imperialism, colonialism, slavery, all the stuff that I know that you're going to say, but just concretely in America today, what can a white person do that a black person can't do?
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black-sounding name.
That's not even close to being true. That's not even close to being true.
That is a literal.
In fact, it's the opposite.
I'm not going to argue your lived experience. I'm not going to. No.
See, now you have to listen to him under your rules
Of
because
course.
a black person is going to say you're wrong.
I am. He can say I'm wrong. I know.
Come on up to the mic.
I know. I read your.
My name's Keemon Dixon. I have a really black name. Please tell me how 50% of my internships have been denied when I've worked for Senator Mike Lee, Mayor Trent Sachs, Speaker Mike Schultz.
Hold on.
I've worked for a Congressman, Burgess Owens. I've actually worked on his campaign. I've worked on the campaigns of John Huntsman Jr. Please tell me how my black experience and my black name has not given me shit. Go ahead.
So.
You better do your research for the next time you come meet Charlie. But once I was falling for the guy, the student, but I waited until the black guy came to prove something. Charlie was really lucky here to have a backup point. That was amazing. But the thing is, it's not amazing if you try to insult. If you don't agree with someone's debates, just don't insult the person. Argument is argument. We can argue in a matured way, in a professional way. I know Charlie loves debate, and he loves to debate with intellectual people because it really makes the debate heated. He say he reply, he say he reply. But if you start trying to insult him, insult is not the best way to win an argument. Trying to tell him he don't know anything, his intelligence level is low. It's really bad because yes, he admits he didn't go to college, but yet he's one knowledge guy. He's intelligent. I don't really agree with Charlie basically most of the times, but I know for one thing for sure he's really intelligent, smart guy. When it comes to his debates, he really debates with facts, and you cannot take that away from him. So if you really want to come and prove him wrong, you need to be intellectual. You need to know your facts very well, and that was the guy got it wrong over here. You were trying to be arrogant to Charlie, but yet you don't know your facts, you don't know your basis. He's trying to. He said, he didn't go to college, so he has low level of intelligence, and yet he's trying to teach you something you don't know, like something you are learning in college. He's rattling for you, and you yourself you don't know. It's shameful. The next time you want to argue with Charlie, you better got your facts well. You better know what you're about to say. You better know your basis, else you find yourself wanting, and it's really embarrassing for a boastful college student, for someone that you think he didn't attend college and you think he has a low level of intelligence to outsmart you this way. I think it's embarrassing and it's a shame. And it's a shame to your school fees. I mean, I just love this. But I love the way the debate was going, and I love the way the guy was trying to prove his point. Charlie was trying to outsmart him, and yet, but what I hate is the insult part. I mean, there is no way you can win an argument with an insult. You can win arguments with facts, even if your facts are wrong, state it, but insult is out of line. Um, and I just love this white privilege. Charlie doesn't end his statement without bringing that thing up. Let me know. He said, what is it that a white man can do that a black guy cannot do? Let me know. This is a question to you. So let me know, fam, what is it that a white man can do that a black man cannot do in America? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you also think about this video. You think the argument was heated for you? You think you did enjoy this? You think the guy had a point in it, or you think Charlie outsmarted him? Let me know in the comment section. And if you have any recommendation for me too, I'll be so glad to check it out. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, and don't forget to click on the subscription button for more notifications. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.